Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly Ferguson. I'm presently in a daily vlog about zines for the month of November. So if you're just joining in, welcome. Every month I change up my creative focus, and this month happens to be about zines. So I'm in the middle of creating a second one this month about my story with scoliosis. And I just finished kind of the first draft, um, planning a little bit about how each page is going to look. That's what the last week has been about. And today we're going to get into the second draft, potentially. We may use this second draft to go and test a print. Let's turn the camera around and we will get started. I'm still using my phone to record these videos. I did buy a mic, not a mic, but a gadget adapter that I need to start recording on my Panasonic. And so I haven't figured that out yet, but I did clear a bunch of space off my phone. So hopefully we don't have any issues with my camera turning off suddenly, which has been the case the last couple of times. So I did reprint this image. This is my draft here, and I was using this picture on the front, and so I wanted to reprint this photo, and then I reprinted this image and actually played with the idea of printing this image on the front and having that being the front. And I kind of like that because I think it's really a powerful visual, more so than, I like this image, but I kind of like this more as like the back for the little blurb about me. So sometimes you just never know with these things. I printed this a couple of times because, I was trying to get the image shifted over and couldn't quite get it. So I just cut it out, and I think what I'm going to do is glue it on the front like so. Now, another thing that has changed already is the title. I like the title of Unstraight, and I do. And I like how it plays into like the fact that I'm queer, lived a nonlinear life, I have scoliosis. Like it plays into that title. And several years ago, like maybe, I don't know, back when blogging was popular, was that 2010, something like that. I had a blog called A Twist of Strength, or Twist of Strength is what I called it. And I also like that title. And so then I thought, okay, I have this image. It's clearly scoliosis there, right? And then having the title, Twist of Strength, at the top, I think it kind of is a little more, pulls you in more than this. This whole part wasn't working for me. Just wasn't landing solidly, where Twist of Strength implies the curve, but also has an element of empowerment to it, which I like, because there's a lot of that in this story. It's about starting with it, losing it, gaining it back, essentially. So I'm going to get my glue stick. One thing I have learned about glue in the last few days is that, and I didn't get, these two glues are water-based. And what that's going to do is it will pucker the material. So actually, as I'm talking that through, I think I might simply tape this image to the front for now and not glue it down until I get a solvent glue that won't do that to the paper. So I'm going to use washi tape to hold this in place because I don't want to rip the paper, and it'll hold it down pretty well. Actually, that kind of looks cool too, doesn't it? Gives it a little more of a grunge feel. See how things just kind of, I don't know if I'll use green. Does that matter? Anyway, I'm not going to get too hung up about that. I will pencil out just to get the spacing because I do like twist of strength. So I think I'm going to do so, then by let's see. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to pause on that. And then I think I'm actually going to put this do I want it on the inside? So I have the text for this page. Let's see. Okay, I think I like this image for the back, so I'm going to put it there. I think it's a good back image, back cover. Oops. And until I get the glue, I'm going to just tape it down. All right, so I don't love how that like bled through, and I could tell it was going to do that as I was doing it, which means I think I might want to perhaps have a patterned, so I have this kind of warpy pattern. And I do kind of like that. It's a little, that's pretty cool. So you're just hearing me kind of talk through in time, like how I'm thinking about this. That's what this video is going to be essentially. Kind of looks like a fishtail. I think I'm gonna try to do a little I love a ripped page. So I kind of like that. I guess what I'm trying to do here is like cover this up, which can be done with like okay. I am I printed out another picture. These images, by the way, this one, and there was another one, are all from my self-portrait series that I did last month. And I'm finding that they're coming in handy for this little zine project. So I'm going to cut this out. See, do I need to cut? I think I do. I think I need to go in there. Okay. All right. It's okay that I don't have feet, right? Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, if necessary, this will be another draft of you just don't need to get hung up, you know. So what I wanted to say here. Okay. So what I have here is Twist of Strength. My name is Kelly, and my life has rarely followed a straight line. I'm queer. I've lived a nonlinear bumblebee type of career path, and I have scoliosis. The story is about strength, losing it, and finding it again. So I like this. My only thought, though, is maybe leaving this bit out because I don't necessarily want, well, it's almost like leading the reader on and telling them this is what it's about, which I suppose is okay. But I also I want people to get out of it what they get out of it and not tell them what they should get out of it. But that's what the story is about for me. But that's kind of my initial reaction. This is part of the process, you know? This doesn't need to be a final, like, draft. Like, I need to kind of I'm talking to myself here now. I just need to, giving myself a little pep talk here because I need to be able to like play with creative, visuals here. And yeah, I need to test it out and see how it feels. So another thought is like around here. Wonder what white would look like. Let me see. That's not bad either. I don't hate that. So I think I just need to continue to approach this as like a second draft of like embellishing the pages and the story, and then do a third one where I can like make the changes and adjustments that I want to tweak as I'm going through this. So I think that makes me feel good. This like doesn't need to I don't want to get stuck in the fact that, oh, this is the one I'm going to use to like test print with. No, we don't need to go there. It can just be another second draft of the story. So, okay, there we are. We'll continue on tomorrow.